Hello everyone, my name is Architect Harsh Podar and today we are here to learn the nicknames of some of the Indian major cities. It is one of the topics that's questioned upon in the architectural examinations of NATA and JEE. I'll try and tell you some tricks to remember those names so that you don't forget them in your exams. Without much introduction, let's get started.
Hey guys, so before starting the video, don't forget to visit our website ssacinstitute.in and book yourself with a free class. Now our demo classes are starting from 5th of April. 5th of April and 6th of April को आपको free demo classes मिलेंगी जिसमें कि हम लोग बहुत सारे secret strategies, tips and tricks to score top marks in NATA and JEE B.Arch examinations. If you will attend the free demo classes, 100% you will get the clarity on how to score top marks in NATA as well as JEE B.Arch. So don't forget to book a free class from our website. Also guys, if you're watching this video later, so we organize free demo classes every week. So you can just simply message us on our WhatsApp number, which is 8882908615, and book yourself a free class. We have many upcoming courses for NATA and JEE B.Arch preparation. Again, in the courses section of our website, you can easily check regarding the courses as well. Currently, we have newly launched JEE B.Arch mock tests plus previous year papers, which will be really helpful in the last moment preparation of these 8 to 10 days. इसमें अगर आप सारे mock test, we have 15 plus mock tests. When you will click on the explore button, you can see all the details over here that we're having 15 plus mock tests and all the previous year paper from 2014 to 2023. So last moment में it will give you a lot of brainstorming, a lot of practice, which will definitely help you score very good marks in the examination and basically boost your marks, right? And also for NATA preparation, we have an upcoming crash course which is starting from 8th of April, and the price is again very affordable. You can simply go on our website and then click on the buy now button to enroll in our courses. Thank you so much guys. Now let's continue with the video.
Nicknames of Indian cities. So these are the names of the cities that we'll be covering up today. Let's start with Jaipur. So Jaipur, as many of you might know, is known as the Pink City because the old town of Jaipur or the walled city of Jaipur is majorly constructed out of pink sandstone. As you can see here on the left and right. On the left is the city palace and on the right is Hawa Mahal. These are the monuments that are made out of pink sandstone. And the rest of the structures and houses are made either from pink sandstone or have been painted pink. We come to Udaipur. Udaipur is known as the city of lakes. There are many famous lakes in Udaipur. In the right image you can see right adjacent to the city palace of Udaipur is the Udaisagar lake, and we also have the lake palace in Udaipur, which is a 5-star hotel now under the wing of Taj. Next we come to Jodhpur. Jodhpur is known as the blue city or the sun city. So as it has a mostly clear sky throughout the year, so it receives a very bright sun all around the clock, and thus to keep the city houses and structures cool during those harsh summers, most of the houses in the old town of Jodhpur have been painted blue. That is the reason why the city is also known as the blue city. Next we come to Jaisalmer. Jaisalmer is a city which has all major structures built out of yellow sandstone, and the houses and structures which are not so have been painted yellow. As you can see in the image on the right, the Rajwada Palace Fort of Jaisalmer appears to be like a mountain of gold in evening when lit up with lights. Next we come to Bhopal. Bhopal is also known as the city of lakes. It has many man-made and natural lakes, Bada Talab and Chota Talab, to name a few. Moving ahead, we come to Mumbai. So Mumbai before urbanization was actually a cluster of 7 islands. Then when urbanization started, land fillings, bridges took over those islands and merged them into a single land mass. But those initiation of Mumbai was from those 7 islands. That is why the name, the city of 7 islands. It is also called as the gateway to India, as it has the monument Gateway of India. Mumbai is also known as the financial capital of the country because of its highest GDP contribution in the country's economy. Next we come to Nagpur. So Nagpur and the district of Nagpur have a large cultivation of the fruit orange and is responsible for the majority of orange trade in our country. That's exactly why the city is called the Orange City. Nagpur has also some major tiger reserves near its vicinity which house the majority of tiger population in India. That's why Nagpur is also known as Tiger Capital. Nasik is a town which has great lengths of grape farms and thus the wine industry is really cultivated there. There are a lot of wineries and this has been so for past many decades. That's exactly why the city is known as the wine city. Next we move to Bangalore. Bangalore has many engineering and medical colleges. That's why the city is known as the science capital, as there is a lot of research, development, education happening in the field of science in the city. The city also has a lot of gardens all around it, and most of its urban structures coming up in future are having either vertical gardening or terrace top gardening. That's why it is also known as a garden city. So due to its science city title, there is a lot of boom in the startup and technological development in Bangalore. That's why it has been given some more names like the tech capital, the startup city, and comparing to the US Silicon Valley, Bangalore is considered as the Indian Silicon Valley. Moving ahead, we come to the city of COORG. COORG is a very beautiful, natural, landscape rich city. It has large hills covered with tea gardens and many waterfalls. The look of the city is somewhat similar to that of Scotland. That's why the city is called Scotland of India. Mysore and the district of Mysore is responsible for the majority of sandalwood production, trade, and artifacts produced out of sandalwood. That's why the city is known as the Sandalwood City. Kolkata. Kolkata is a city which has a vast historic culture, literature, and architectural richness. The people of Kolkata are really warm-hearted and welcoming and live their life full of joy. That's the reason the city is known as the City of Joy. Kolkata was also the Indian capital in British Raj. Moving ahead, we come to Asansol. Asansol is known as the land of black diamond. As you can make out from the images, the city is responsible for the majority of coal production in India, and coal is known as black diamond. That's exactly why land of black diamonds. Due to its coal industry, there are a lot of communities and religious people of different background residing in the city of Asansol, and they all reside in peace and harmony. That's why the city is also known as the City of Brotherhood. Next, we come to Hyderabad. Hyderabad was the city that was the epicenter of the IT boom in India. That is why Hyderabad is known as the HITECH city. Hyderabad has also been the processor, market, trade industry, and artisan production industry related to pearls for more than 400 years. That is why it's also known as the Pearl City. Next, we come to Varanasi. The city has been known by various names throughout history. Varanasi, Banaras, Kashi. These are the names of the city itself. The city is to be considered to be the oldest city of the world. It's a very auspicious and prominent city in the Hindu culture. That's why it has a few more names. It is known as the City of Lights, as every festival of the Hindu culture is celebrated with bright lights, lamps throughout the city. The city is known as the City of Death, as the Manikarnika Ghat, which is present in the city, is considered to be the most holiest place to get cremated after death. The city is also known as the City of Temples, as throughout history, Varanasi has seen the development and construction of many prominent Hindu temples. Next, we come to Calicut. Calicut is known as the City of Spices, as the city is one of the largest producers and traders of the Indian spices in India and around the world. Moving ahead, we come to THRISSUR. THRISSUR is known as the gold capital of India. The city has been named so because THRISSUR single-handedly contributes to 30% of gold trade in India. Yes, you heard it right. 30% of gold trade happens in the sole city of THRISSUR. Moving ahead, we come to the city of Surat. Surat has been the processor, trader, and marketing hub of diamond industry for many years. Around 1980s, it saw a major boom in the industry of diamonds, and since then the majority of city's economy revolve around the diamond industry. That is why the city is called as Diamond City. Moving ahead, we come to Cuttak. Cuttak is a city that produces, processes, and trades in silver. There are some really skilled artisans who produce beautiful goods out of silver, and those are the reasons Cuttak is known as Silver City. We have Bhubaneswar. Bhubaneswar is known as Temple City, as the city houses more than 150 temples, and many of them are really prominent. Lingaraj temple is one of the largest temples to be present in the city. The city has many temples constructed throughout the history in different materials and construction techniques. As you can see in the images, there are temples constructed carved out of mountains as well. The next city on our list is Kanpur. Kanpur is considered the leather city not just in India but around the world. It has been producing leather goods like shoes, wallets, bags, and jackets for many years. We have Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad is known as the Boston of India, mainly because Ahmedabad houses large-scale industries of various sectors which contribute towards the country's economy, the garment industry being the prominent of them. Ahmedabad was also the first recognized World Heritage Site in India. Next, we have Anand. The city of Anand was named the Milk City after the White Revolution. The White Revolution refers to the revolution brought in by the production, trade, and processing of the milk industry. Very commonly known Amul brand is also came out from this city. Next, we come to the city of Bhagalpur from Bihar. The Bhagalpur city has the most prominent and large scale production of silk industry. The Bhagalpur silk is really famous around the country and around the world. That's why the city is known as the Silk City. And finally, we come to Gandhinagar. Gandhinagar is also known as the twin town for Ahmedabad. It lies in close vicinity with Ahmedabad and contributes very similarly towards the country's economy. But the city is known as Green City because of its majority land area covered under green coverage, and many of the urban developed areas also house large gardens and parks, and most of the city's roads and avenues are tree lined. That is exactly why the city is called the Green City. That's all for today. These are few of the cities. Do search on the internet for more such names and try to remember these names. Thank you.